Today I'm going to show you how to eat her out like a true champion. By the time you are done with her kitty, she will be unable to walk, talk, or function like a normal human being for at least 30 minutes after. So pay attention because the techniques are boom. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Gracious Chioma here. Today I came back with another juicy topic.
The queen is back with some juice to spear.
Today we are talking about something that is going to benefit our guys and the ladies, because once the guys are done learning these tricks, this tutorial, they are going to make you scream their name. Decided to bring something juicy today for you guys. I got you. I'm going to teach you how to make her scream your name, how to make her call you the champion, how to make her crown you the king that you are. So make sure you stick around, watch this video, and pay attention to everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys here, because this trick works amazing. So I came with my dummy, and this is the dummy. This is what I'm going to be using to explain to you. Okay, you can see this hole right here. This is where you put your cucumber in, and then this is that sensitive thing, the most sensitive part, and this is the walls that are surrounding it. This is the butt crack. The first thing that I want to say is that before you start this job, the both of you have to make sure that you are clean. The ladies, make sure you clean very well. Make sure you pat dry after cleaning, and also make sure that you keep your butt crack clean as well, because you don't want him to go down there and sniff some scent that is not pleasant, or to see some stuff that it is not pleasing to the eyes. That is going to scare him off. So make sure that you wash up and keep yourself clean. And I'm sure that before this I already gave you a hygiene tutorial, so you can look down in the description box and see some video suggestions there that will actually teach you how to clean yourself and keep it clean. Okay, and the guys, please make sure that you brush and wash your mouth. You don't want to be infecting that place with something from your mouth, and especially when you're done eating. Maybe the food is peppery or oily and then you're transferring it to her. Come on, we are all about hygiene here. We all want to be clean here. So before we go into that pleasure, we need to make sure that we keep ourselves clean. Well said. Let's dive into this juicy topic. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you the things that you're supposed to be doing and the things that you should not do, so that you don't ruin the moment. So make sure you pay attention to the details that I'm about to gist or give you right now. But first, before we go into tutorial, because I'm going to show you a tutorial, of course you know how it is for me. I always bring a juicy juice to spill. I'm going to first of all give you some tips and tricks that is going to guide you and help you, because I believe that you need to know some tips and tricks, the things that you need to do before you start going down and doing the practical. So first I'm going to give you tips, tricks, do's and don'ts, and then I'm going to practically show you exactly what I mean. You know how it is for me. That's how I do my things. So let's go straight right into the tips that will get you started and ready to go down on her and make her scream your name out loud. No matter how old you are, you can always learn a thing or two when it comes to the moment, more specifically oral. Today I'm going to show you how to eat her out like a true champion. By the time you are done with her kitty, she will be unable to walk, talk, or function like a normal human being for at least 30 minutes after. So pay attention because the techniques are boom. But first, before I show you the tutorial, let me give you some tips and techniques that is going to help you. Then we go into practical, so stick around because we are going to experiment with this dummy that I came around with, right? The first thing that I'll tell you is do take your time. Don't rush. You're not rushing anywhere. When it comes to the issues of the bedroom, it is 90% mental. So you need to walk your way slowly because you're taking her mentally as well. Whatever you're doing is basically going mental on her. So you need to take your time. You don't need to rush anything. She can absolutely sense a rush job. And a sense of urgency or pressure to come does not necessarily facilitate orgasm for most women. Enthusiasm is always a good thing, but giving her the sense that you could spend all day between her legs will go a long way towards helping her to relax and enjoy. Start with strokes and kisses. Build your intensity slowly and watch her go nuts. Tip 2. Do not forget about the rest of her body. Igniting men's body might work like a lawnmower. You can pull the start cord and immediately get to work. For many women, however, being ignited can be more like starting a classic car. Warming up the engine might take a little longer, but once she's up and running, you can take her anywhere. Going straight downtown and maybe making a quick stop at the boobs. Try starting an encounter with maybe rubbing her arms, neck, or legs. Feel her legs, butt, hands, earlobes, and all whatnots. Tip 3. Tell her how amazing she is. Of course, you know how amazing your lady is, so tell her how amazing she is in the bedroom. Don't take it outside the bedroom. You can also remind her how beautiful she is. You can also tell her the shape of her lips, how you love them, the scent of her body, how you love them, how you love her body, her eyes, and everything that has to do with her body. And then how she reacts to things, or how she behaves, or how she takes care of you when you are in the moment. Try and tell her beautiful things about her that will make her go nuts. Tip 4. Walk it like a DJ. Walk that place like a tiny, adorable toy. Gently, and then walk it like a DJ. You know how DJ makes this jokey? Chuku, chuku, chuku. Like, just play with it, but do that gently as if you're playing with a little baby or a little toy, which you do not want to hurt or injure. My 5th tip is pay attention to her reactions. The use of these in particular is an experience that can go so right or so wrong. One way to figure out how things are going is to listen and periodically look up. When you start snacking on her snatch, mix it up every few minutes and see what she does. Go from long vertical strokes with your tongue to tiny flicking motions, or kissing her kitty the way you do to her mouth. Some people say write each letter with your tongue over her kitty. It depends on individual. You might try that out to see if it works well for her. Then you're looking at her reactions to see how she reacts. But I don't necessarily think it's necessary. I feel that the motion you start with, that is what you will continue with. But if you try it and it works well for you, that's good. But if it doesn't work, then continue with the motion that you've started with. You can continue with vertical motion and stay there for a while before you switch to maybe horizontal, and then take your time on that. You don't do vertical, horizontal, except it works well for your woman. As you are looking to see her reactions, see what elicits and what makes her go, oh my God. You know the funny way we say it? This looks funny to me. And what makes her scream, and you know the moves and the movements and her mournings, how they go. Just make sure you notice what made her to make such sounds. Those are the things that you would want to revisit often. My tip 6, do not try anything too out of the box without asking questions. Experimentation is a wonderful thing. It keeps your love life interesting and fun. However, if you're following the aforementioned tips, walked your woman into a frenzy and are trying to make her forget her own name, it may not be the best time to bust out that move you read about in a magazine or saw in movies. You do not want to ruin incredible encounter because you decided to try to stick a finger up her butt or see if rough body play is something she will be into. Wait until next time to pull that out of your bag of tricks, and only do so after the two of you have discussed about it. It's only sex after all. Try to lose yourself in the moment and enjoy yourself as much as possible. Those are my tips for you, but with everything I've told you, you are good to go. I don't think I need to give you any tutorial, but let's just do a little thing so that you actually understand what I'm talking about. Now this is our dummy, and this is the weapon, which is, so this is this, you get me? And then you don't need to be going in here. The main thing here is here. Then you don't need to visit here immediately. I've already told you how to work our whole body. Then from up you're coming down, and then when you get here, I think the first thing you need to do is to start stroking it like round with your tongue and also kissing it. Then gently warming up this area. You can as well visit, there's a coat, a little coat that goes round this sensitive part. I don't want to mention names, okay? Then you can be going round it. This is where you get to write letters. That is if it works for your woman, but I don't think it's necessary. Then this is like the final place you're visiting, and once you're here, this is where you will get her. You can kiss here, you can lick it, you can just do anything that you feel like doing here, but take it slowly and gently because this is very sensitive, so you don't want to hurt her or cause her any injury. So you make sure that you take your teeth out of the way. Your teeth is not part of this, okay? So with everything that I've told you and the little trick that I gave you here, where to go and where not to go, what to do and what not to do, I believe this is enough point for you to take her and write your name on her kitty and make her scream your name, crown you the king that you are, and make you the champion. So guys, if this video was helpful, do not forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Click on that red subscribe button if you found this video really helpful, and if you want to be receiving occasional or notification all the time that I post new videos here, turn on the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever I upload new videos. Do you have any question? Leave a comment down there below my comment section. I am going to attend to them personally. If you have any issue with your love life, with your relationship, with your general body hygiene, how to get your body, yourself back, whatever it is, as far as it has to do with beauty stuff, hygiene stuff, natural remedy, and love and relationship, do not fail to leave a comment down there in the comment section, because we are on the journey of getting our love life perfect. Till then, I want to see you in my next video. If you would want YouTube to give you notification each time, shit.